Hi there, Shane Tenny, Managing Partner at Spaugh Dameron Tenny. And today I want to talk to those of you who are beginning to think about retirement. You're beginning to realize, it's not as far away as it used to be, and I wonder where to get started. Well, a quick Google search will lead you down rabbit holes around things like Social Security or Medicare or even 401k withdrawal rates. And all of that is important, but perhaps just a step premature. As you begin to start thinking about retirement, I want to offer 5 key topics that are really important to bring to mind. The first thing you want to think about in retirement actually is not your investment portfolio. The first thing is your standard of living and your expenses. How much does it cost to live the way you like to live? In retirement, we often talk about the go-go years early while you're healthy, the slow-go years after you've traveled and done the things you wanted to do, and then the no-go years when health declines and we become more sedentary. The cost to maintain a comfortable lifestyle in each of these stages can be different, but it's very important to have an idea of what does it cost to live the way you want to live as you anticipate retirement. Now, the second key factor, which gets very little attention, is longevity. How long do you expect to live this way? Do you have longevity in your family and the probability of living into your 90s or even hundreds? Or is it likely retirement may only last 10 or 20 years for you? It's very important to have an idea of how much you'll need to spend and how long you'll need to spend it as you anticipate retirement. The third category is now income. What money might already be coming in as you anticipate stopping work? Will you have Social Security income? Is there a pension or a deferred compensation plan? Do you have rental income? Or do you anticipate selling real estate or a business that will generate income? All of these are important so you can determine the deficit or the difference between the income that will exist and the expenses that you'll have. Which leads me to the fourth category, and that's where most people begin thinking. That is your assets. What will you have available to meet your income shortfall? 401ks, Roth IRAs, investment portfolios, or as I mentioned a minute ago, the sale of a business. All of these can be used to help meet the shortfall of your expenses for the amount of time that you need it to last. And then the fifth category is surprises, in particular, your health. As we age, our health inevitably deteriorates. And one of the most significant things that can derail an otherwise well-planned retirement is a deterioration in your health that requires either assisted living or a nursing home, or perhaps even just the intentional move to adult living. Anticipating this cost and the length of it, in addition to your lifestyle, can be very important as you begin thinking about the major pieces of retirement planning. I hope this is helpful. Stay tuned to our blogs and our website for more information, and I'll see you back here next time.